Yo, what is up, guys? It is Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, back at today with another fantasy football video. Today's video is on OverlayDFS.com, my sponsor, but this video is the DFS 5-pack shootout game mode. It's Saturday only, so it's only today's games. Now, this is much easier than the other one, even though the other one is very easy, the progressive game. This one, you only have to make 5 picks instead of 12 plus 3 alternate picks in case someone gets hurt or something like that where they have to void the matchup. Now, I love these Saturday games. There are 3 Saturday games that I all like, and I feel that they're all going to be very interesting to watch and very interesting to play for Overlay DFS. So I'm going to start off here and make my first pick. Now, the website is very simple if you have not played already. All you have to do is decide between one player versus the other who will score more fantasy football points. It is that easy. Todd Gurley versus Cup, Hyde versus Woods, White versus Emmanuel Sanders, and many, many more. So I'm going to start off here with my first decision, and that is going to be Mr. George Kittle over Raheem Mostert. To me, that is a straight-up lock. I don't think Mostert gets as heavily involved as he was a few weeks ago. I think that this is an easy lock for me. And another lock that I really like in this game is Robert Woods over Carlos Hyde. Now, I know Robert Woods had one down game last week. I know he disappointed you big time last week because the previous 2 weeks he was dominating. He was going balls to the wall. But in this game, I like him a lot more than Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde to me is a safe pick in fantasy football. You throw him in your lineup, he gets you 10 points. So what? What is that going to do for Overlay? You're going to pick the guy with the higher ceiling, and I believe Robert Woods could ball all over Carlos Hyde and absolutely smack him up. So I believe that Robert Woods has the bigger game here. As I scroll up to the quarterback matchups, a few of these are actually, there's only 3 matchups, obviously, because there's 3 games. Deshaun Watson versus Jameis Winston is such a close call to me. I have Deshaun Watson ranked higher, but I think I would take Jameis Winston here, but I'm going to try to stray away from that unless I don't like any of these other ones towards the end that I just don't feel super confident in. This one I feel very confident in, and that is Jimmy Guap, Jimmy G-Spot, Jimmy GQ over Jared Goff. Now, Jimmy Garoppolo has been balling the last couple of games. Not really balling, but he's playing better than Jared Goff. I just don't trust Jared Goff. It seems like every game, it could be maybe Todd Gurley just scores 3 touchdowns and Goff doesn't do anything, and Goff is just not a good quarterback. I really just don't trust him at all, so I would just heavily go with the Jimmy Garoppolo side. I think on Overlay, honestly, this is going to be the most picked one right here. This is just such a gimme for me, and just since it's such a gimme, it's probably going to go the other way because that's just how fantasy works sometimes. Now, as we scroll down some here, I want to talk to you guys about something that I really don't like. Ronald Jones versus Peyton Barber. That's a fucking coin flip every single week. 1 week it's going to land heads, 1 week it's going to land tails, and then heads, tails, back and forth. You never know what's going to happen. And then 1 week, Dare Agabaduge is going to score even more points than both of them. So that's what I would definitely stray away from. As I scroll down here, I like Cole Beasley over Sony Michel. I just don't trust Sony Michel. I think that this game is going to be a very low-scoring game, and I think Cole Beasley gets the ball thrown to him enough for him to overtake Sony Michel in this game. I just don't like Sony Michel really at all in fantasy. Now I'm going to go down here as we scroll down. I'm going to go for Will Fuller over Deebo Samuel. Now I know this might sound crazy, but Will Fuller is boom or bust. I personally think he could just straight up hit and win me this so easily. He's either going to score me 0 points or 30 points. I'm just going to roll the dice here. While it is a bit risky, I think that this matchup for Deebo Samuel is going to be tough up against the Rams. And I just see the fact that Will Fuller could score more points is going to be a more high-scoring game, so I like Fuller on that game. As I scroll down here, I'm going to go with Cooper Kupp over Todd Gurley. Now, this could be a dice roll. Honestly, every game it could be different, but I just like Cooper Kupp in this game. I think he bounces back after having a couple of bad games in a row. Now, we only need 2 more picks here, and then we are going to organize our picks into which ones I am actually most confident in. I'm going to go with Josh Allen over TB12. I just don't think Tom Brady really gets it going in this game, and I think that Josh Allen gets enough points with his legs running the rock that he's able to overtake Tom Brady easily in this matchup. As I continue to scroll down here, I really am kind of indifferent on this one, and that is Devin Singletary. Oh, no, never mind. I cannot do that because you cannot select more than 2 players from the same game. I've already selected Mr. Joshy Allen and Cole Beasley. So I'm actually going to go with one that I do kind of feel the love on this one is Duke Johnson over Frank Gore. Now, Frank Gore is probably just the safe bet. He'll probably score 6, 7, 8 points on Overlay. Duke Johnson's either going to score you 0 or 30, and I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to roll the dice on that. So now I'm going to order these guys in my most confident, 5 being most confident, the alternate 3 being the least confident. Obviously, these are the 5 in play unless miraculously one of these guys just happens to not be playing on Saturday today during the game. So I like George Kittle the most over Raheem Mostert, then Woods over Hyde, and then Jimmy Garoppolo over Jared Goff. I'm actually going to go with Will Fuller, more confident over Cole Beasley. No, that's a lie. I'm more confident in Cole Beasley over Sony Michel, then Will Fuller over Deebo Samuel, Cooper Kupp over Todd Gurley, Josh Allen over Tom Brady, and Duke Johnson over Frank Gore. So make sure you guys come and enter this with me. Top 10% wins $25. First place wins $105. That is going to go up a lot more on Saturday. I noticed on Overlay, a lot of people hop on right before kickoff. So please make sure to come join me on OverlayDFS.com. Link down below in the description. I love each and every single one of you guys. Make sure to check back and watch every single video that is on the channel. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.